Is ADHD a social power or a stupid power?
Interesting question. To use a fancy term, it's a false dichotomy, so it's neither or. And in conversations that we've had earlier, I think we came to a pretty reasonable conclusion that it's very contextually dependent. So as much as I'm a person with ADHD, I don't want to proclaim to be an expert, but in conversations that I've had with other people, a theme that's emerged and something that resonates with me is this idea that it's a good thing for a population to have. And back in the day, as we're evolving as a species, people with ADHD may have been the ones who were able to respond to the dangers, the ones who were there to do the heavy lifting, not necessarily the everyday focus, continual consistency stuff, but the ones who are able to better react more effectively when either a threat or an opportunity presents itself, and then go out there and get it. And what I mean by that is, for me, I have a difficult time keeping my attention focused on things that don't change very often. So in other words, I'm not a very big fan of routine. I get bored very easily, and my performance will suffer because of that. We live in a world now where being consistent and having routines and being able to do that paperwork day in, day out is something of a necessity if you want to, get ahead in the corporate world or anything that's a non-creative. So in today's environment, it seems to be essentially a stupid power, if you will. But that's because as a society, we've managed to build so much control, support, and structure around our lives that essentially we're living in a world filled with nerf. That said, I've discovered, and I think other people who've struggled with this have found a place for themselves where they can get by, and then they're able to be ready and respond when certain situations do come up, and then they shine. And in that sense, I think it can be a superpower.
Imagine the superhero who starts off and has these powers and they don't know how to use them or train them. They go crashing into walls. They start getting mayhem. To them, it's a stupid power.